Olivia, we're live. Yay! We're here. Welcome, everybody. Better late than never. Everything looks good in here, right? We're gonna see how it goes. Last night was a dud, but we're gonna try again. Yeah, everyone wants to watch you do your lemonade. You just have at it, baby. Go ahead. Yeah. Show them. Show them how you make lemonade. Mm-hmm. Very nice. Is everyone enjoying the lemonade ASMR by Olivia Gray the Duck? Welcome aboard, everyone. It's good to see you. Thank you. Hey, Millie. Hey, Kylan. The only thing that makes me happy is I have to be on... What? What the heck? Nobody needs to know that. Yeah, Olivia. You're making friends. You're showing them how you make your blueberry raspberry lemonade? Yeah. There's grapes in there too, and apples. Mm-hmm. Hey, Moira. Oh, your duck is so flipping cute. Well, thank you. Yeah, Millie. They eat all sorts of stuff. They're scavengers. This is just her lemonade. Cheese and quackers. How you guys doing tonight? Doing good? Feeling good? We're just getting started. Yeah, we are. Making new friends. Are you saying hi to Millie and Moira? She's 3 years old, and we incubated. So I've had her for 3.5 years. Nice to meet everybody. How's it going? I'm not always on camera. This live stream is about Olivia, but happy to take questions. You guys have questions for her? I have your answers. High five, Olivia. You're making new friends. Yeah, down low. Yeah, good girl. I'm doing good. How are you tonight? I appreciate you guys coming in here because I know it's a late night live stream, so I always appreciate the people stopping in, even if it's just for a little bit. But last night I tried to go live a couple of different times and it was a dud because there were some glitches going on. So I'm glad to see that we're back on track. So cheers, everybody. Welcome aboard. Yeah, they're the silent flyers of the night. Hey, Jordan. Your friend Jordan says hello. Yeah. I'm just telling you. Hey, Chris. Millie says, fun fact, there's a pond near my house, and when I walk my dog, we can see the ducks. Very nice. That's always lovely. Oh, wow, quite a following tonight, Chris. Yeah, it's back on track, bud. Thank goodness. The glitches last night kind of scared me. I was like, uh-oh, what's happening? What's happening here? Yeah, we're having a good night. And, you know, I was out shopping a little bit, and we went out for new fish for the new tank. And I was just enjoying looking at them, adapting, and getting used to it, and all of that. And then we decided to turn on the bubble wall for them. And they were swimming through the bubbles. They were really loving it. So, yeah. I hope you're having a good night. You want a duck? It's hard looking after one? Yeah, it can be. It's definitely not a glamorous lifestyle. There's a lot of poop involved, which for her I have to say P word, because you saw how her head came up. As soon as I said the P word, she gets a little weirded out talking about her doo-doo, you know? Who wouldn't? I have a question. How many animals do I have? Well, one would say I have too many. Others would say I don't have enough. So I have Olivia. She's my only duck. But I do have other birds. I have a parrot, who's a blue mealy Amazon, named Friday. And I have cockatiels. I have George Michael, Chica Bonita, Peach, Baby, Hopper, and Zion. Technically, I also have Reptar and Holly. But Holly and Reptar are with my brother. And I think we're going to switch out Peach with Reptar and bring Reptar to the house and have Peach be with my brother and Holly. Can you see my birds? Yeah. So what I end up doing is sometimes I'll go live with George Michael or Zion. And I'm happy to bring George Michael, but it is late and they already are put to bed. But I can bring George Michael out. That's fine. What's the hardest thing looking after one? I would say looking after Olivia, probably just keeping up with the routine. Like if you're kind of like a lazy person or you have lazy traits or like you already have a busy life, that's the thing that kind of can get in the way. But we've adapted, you know, I've had her for so long that I'm used to it. I have a random Reptar bar plush that separates in half with Velcro to show a green filling inside and smells like chocolate. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, let me go get George Michael. Olivia's gonna take a step down probably for a second. They're requesting George Michael. Okay? Hold on. Okay. Can you stay there? You'd be very good to stay there. She's like, nope. Yeah, Olivia, they want to see you. They want to see you, and they want to see George Michael. All right? Can you not bite me, please? Olivia, come on. It's all right. There we go. We did it. All right. Here he is. This is George Michael, the one and only, in cockatiel form. Hey, what? Don't be shy. People requested you, and they love you very much. Hey, Finley, welcome back. Why do you have an attitude? Is it because I... All right, you're going to have your tantrum. That's all right. Have your tantrum, bud. You all right? Are you done? Okay. Let's see here. Got some regulars in. Jose, welcome to the chat. I just realized I was a real duck. It is a real duck. Not a statue. Yeah, that's Olivia Gray. Hey, Miley. Welcome. And Finley. Welcome back, everybody. We got them both today. Yes, George Michael was just requested. Well, people wanted to see another bird of mine, so thank you so much. Yeah. Okay, fine. I will scritch you. He likes the scritches. See? Yeah. He gets a little crankier at night. Don't we all? We just want sleep. Mm-hmm. You're so funny, George Michael. How old is he? He's over a year. I don't know his exact age. I think he's probably 2 now. We got him from a lady. We just made a year with him, and we got him from a lady in Delaware. And yeah, super cute. But cockatiels can live up to 30 years. There's no exact age though, because I've heard of them being at least like 40 or even 50 years old. Yeah, he certainly does make a lot of noise. He really does. What? Can you kiss the chat? Yeah. Good job. Why are you hissing? What's wrong? You have 1 dog, 2 chickens, and 5 cats, 1 cow, 2 goats, and 3 fish. Very nice. Yeah, I also have fish, 2 cats, and 2 dogs. Sometimes I'll bring Benji, one of my dogs, in here because he's little and he's easy to put in front of the camera. It's also Olivia's best friend. You're a cutie pie. Yeah. Why are you being so bitey? Why are you so angry? Is it because I didn't really wake you up? You were already awake. But it's just late, and you're like, what the heck is going on? Everybody's just staring at you. Yep. Yeah, they like you. Say, what's not to like? Huh? My favorite animal is a bird. But you guys could probably guess that. Definitely. Definitely a favorite. Well, thank you, Jordan. You make our day too. A little bit of sunshine on a cloudy day. What's up, buddy? Everyone, feel free to come in the chat and like and subscribe. Answer all the questions you'd like. It's so funny because when Olivia gets still like that, I think a lot of people come in and they're like, is that a duck? Like, what the heck is going on? You're so dusty. Yeah, you are. You're dusty and you're cute. All the animals' names. So, Olivia Gray's the duck. This is George Michael. My parrot's name is Friday. I have other cockatiels. Zion, Hopper, Chica Bonita, Peach, and Baby, Reptar, and Holly. Yeah. Shouldn't be called Oliver. Yeah, Corinne. Maybe. But again, Olivia's not offended at her name or pronouns. So until she's offended by it, I'm not changing it. I subscribed to your channel when I first met y'all, and I'm going to tell my best friends to come into your live stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate you for spreading the word. Are you hissing at my beer bottle? It's all right. Don't be freaked out. He's a little freaked out at the beer bottle. See? Just a beer bottle. Yeah. Hey, Pedro. That's what I do. Well, thank you, Jordan. You look so round, George. Yes, but in a good way. It's good to be round, especially after Thanksgiving. Yeah, you're cute and you know it. He says all sorts of stuff. He says his name. He says George Michael. He also says George Mike, which is funny. Imitates the other birds in the cage that talk. Like he says baby cakes, Peach, you know, their names, Chica, and all that. And he loves dogs. Like he's obsessed with dogs. Yep, you are. You're very obsessed with dogs. Yeah, he whistles. I call it the alarm clock song. He likes to do it in your face, like another bird's face. I actually have a Peking duck mate with a duck that looks exactly like Olivia. The babies are beautiful. Well, that's cool. You guys should check my description, by the way, because I now have a Discord server. And I just made it today. All right. So everyone's welcome to join. I just ask that everyone's friendly with each other and try to be as cool as possible on there because we're going to have all ages on there. Okay? But I have one cockatiel in particular that actually knows the Andy Griffith song. My dad taught her like years ago, and she still does it. Do they ever fight? Oh, yeah. They play fight. So Peach is kind of an ass. He's one of my cockatiels. He's kind of a jerk to the other birds in the cage. And I call him my narcissist bird because he's just always ready to fight or something. Like, he's just, I don't know, he's just always a jerk. Anyway, so he pecks and fights all the time. Not like in a bad way, but sometimes he'll like knock them off the perch. And it's actually like not good. But that's why we're gonna try and bring Reptar back and switch Reptar with Peach. See if he gets along, meets his match with Holly. You on my shoulder? There you go, buddy. Nobody wants to see your butt. They want to see you. Yeah. Is everybody having a good night? They're just hanging out, chilling. Olivia Gray, high five. Yeah, good job. Come here. What are you doing? Come here. Why are you showing them your back? Can you turn around? Can you turn around? There you go. Good job. What's the worst thing that has happened to any of your animals? I don't know. I've always kind of like, I haven't really had anything happen. Well, that's not true. But I don't really want to talk about that. But I do have my fears about like evacuations and stuff. Like if there's a fire, how are we going to handle it? You know? And I've done a couple of drills here and there, but you know, there's nothing like the real thing. And, you know, fires are just so quick and all of that I kind of like worry about it sometimes, you know, because, you know, all it takes is one little mistake. But, you know, we're careful, try to be, but mistakes can happen. We keep them safe and comfortable and happy. That's what counts, right? Yeah. What do you think, Olivia? Do you like George Michael? Or is it your turn to do a close-up? It's your turn, isn't it? What's the funniest thing about your duck? Oh, everything. She's hilarious. She steals the show. It's all about her. But she's really good in the car. She likes to travel. She loves hotels. If you check out my short form content, you'll be able to see her in her element. I've recorded some things and put some little shorts together for you guys to kind of see what she's like. You know. I have a question. How can you tell if a breed like Olivia is male or female? I'm doing the same for the baby ducks that mine have made. Well, I thought that she was actually a female biologically up until she was about 3 months old. And I'm not a duck expert, okay? But the only reason why the 3-month mark made a difference is because I first saw that curly tail feather come in. So depending on how old your baby ducks are, that's what you're going to look out for. And of course, signs of aggression can mean male as well. You guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to put George Michael up, and then I'm going to do a close-up of Olivia for you. Okay? So just hang tight. I'm going to put him up. take off my sweatshirt. You ready? You ready to do a little close-up shot? Have everybody say hello. Whoops. Whoopsie. Yeah, Olivia's like, this is my live stream. Yeah, you gonna make yourself look beautiful? Go ahead. Yeah, show off. Yeah. Show everybody your beautiful wings. Yeah, everybody loves you so much. They're asking all sorts of questions. Olivia can fly a little bit. She can fly, like a little bit of a V jump. Maybe more like in the springtime and summer when we're doing more walking. In the winter, we start to slow down. Yeah, because the ground gets too cold. Everybody wants to see your face. They don't want to see the back of your head. Can you calm down, please, Olivia? Calm down. I know you're excited. I know, we didn't really get to do live stream last night. I mean, we tried, but nobody was really chatting. Doesn't seem as bitey today? Yeah, well, that comes and goes, I suppose. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe to those of you who are new. We go live. We try to go live every other night. What's Olivia's setup? I'm planning on keeping my male mallard inside because he's my favorite duck in the flock. Olivia's setup, she has an indoor pen. And we have like these special play yard, like a play yard gate, right? And it's high enough that she can't really fly over it. I mean, she could if she really needed to, and she has done it. And she's able to get out of it if she needs to for like safety reasons. That's not a problem. But I would say that we use puppy pads, okay? And expect to go through like a lot of paper towels, having an indoor duck, and I target train. You might want to look up target training for a duck or target training for a bird on YouTube. You can YouTube search it, and that's beneficial. So she's target trained to poop on a pad, on a puppy pad. Now the issue with her being indoor is that she gets confused very easily. So like if she needs to take a poop, she will walk to my floor mats that I have randomly around the house because the floors get cold, okay? So it's like I'm gonna have like floor mats, and she just knows to go to a pad. So she sees the floor mat as something rectangular or squared like a puppy pad, and so she goes on it and she poops. So if you're gonna have an indoor duck, just make sure that if you have rugs, that it's a good material that's easy to clean up off of. And have yourself some distilled white vinegar so you can clean the carpet or clean the rug. That works very well. It's like the best cleaning agent that I have ever used. And it takes away the odor. One of these days I'm going to film some content in terms of like what I use, all the things that I use for her indoor purposes or traveling purposes and stuff like that. And then depending on where you live, I know puppy pads are expensive with shipping and all of that. So depending on where you live, there might be like a store, like a discount store, where you just go through like a rummage sale, basically, and you can find things that were once return items bought back by this vendor, and they just set it all up in like a warehouse area. And ours are called Black Fridays. And so there's like a few stores out here in the DC area that we go to, and we find puppy pads. So that's how I save on puppy pads. And then when I'm in a pinch, I use those, or I use those when I'm traveling, because she goes through a lot more when we're traveling than she would like being stationary and at home. But I'll like order like once a month or every other month, or no, every month pretty much. I'll order the same thing. And Amazon always like lets you know like what to order. And the ones that I like, personally, they help with the odor. So, yeah. I've kind of stopped making content because just for right now it's like on pause. And I'm not like in a creative lull, but I just have a lot going on at one time. And I'm trying to juggle it all. So one of the things that I definitely want to do is like a series of like how I take care of her. How do I travel with her? How do I go to a store with her? Like, what are the basic things that I do, and just film how I do it, you know? And then film like people's reactions to me entering and seeing if I can like stay in there. And by reactions, I mean like a green light of being able to enter, right? You should make a video about how to keep an indoor duck. I bet that many people have trouble keeping up with the mess, and that would be very useful for both me and others. Yeah, you know, I really need to like focus up and get that done. While I'm inside the house more often, I should just go ahead and film something like that, quite honestly. But it's also like weird for me because in a way I'm like inviting you guys into my home environment. I'm inviting you into an intimate side of me that's a little bit more vulnerable, right? Maybe I'm just overthinking it. Like, it's not like I live in a mess or anything, but sometimes there's parts of your life where you just want to keep private, or like, I don't know. Like, maybe if I just stop like overthinking and I just like go for it, it should be fine. But there are people on the internet that do not have good intentions. And then there are people, majority of them, who are fine. You know? And it's like, it's a hard mix. But I feel like something like that, I would probably turn off comments. Just because, you know? Yeah, you don't need to share everything, just what you want. Exactly. And I know that I can like skim the surface. Like I can kind of just have you glance at like the setup, or like have you, if it's short form content, I can just like explain something like that, or like, this is what it's like to clean out a car when you own a duck, you know, and just show like all the feathers, because most of the time she will lose feathers when we're traveling. Like it's almost 100% guaranteed that she will start molting. She'll have a little bit of a molt or a big molt while we're traveling. It happens almost every time. So I'd like to show something like that. But I don't know. I've thought about it, because it's like content that's like not out there, and it's definitely a niche that's there that has a pull. But honestly, like, I think you're the only one that's requested it, and I've been going live for months now, you know? And that's not a bad thing. I just don't have that much of an audience that I don't think that it would matter too much. But it's definitely, I agree, like, it's definitely an area. It's like a type of category that it's like, well, it's not glamorous, so I need to show that side, because everybody in the duck community doesn't show it. You know, they don't show the ins and outs of what it's like to take care of a duck inside. You just see like the after effect. Mm-hmm. Yes, I know. I looked at your doo-doo. It was very juicy, and I looked at it. I just made sure you were good. That's all. I'm getting sleepy currently, so gonna head out, but hope you enjoy the rest of your night. Well, thank you, Chris. Appreciate you. Not a problem. Real quick, would you mind, before you go, could you just, like, share the link? Because I can't comment on an up and down. And I'd like to pin your comment for the last 30 minutes of this, if possible. That would be great. For the Discord, I mean. Why are you punching me? Did you want to see everybody up close? Are you gonna behave yourself? Oh my gosh. You must know that Mo is here because you're being a brat. Mo, you must be here because she's very demanding. Very, very demanding. Mm-hmm. What do you think? You're like, it's super late. You're here? Yeah. I knew it. Because she told me you were. And we're not going to be live for that much longer. All right? Yeah, she was. So we only have 20 minutes left. That's it. Only 20 minutes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's something called the pecking order. Ducks usually do that to show that they are the better duck. It's a way that they communicate with other ducks. She must see you as another duck, if so. Well, the thing is, she doesn't know she's a duck. Olivia thinks that she's a person. Mm-hmm. You are a people. Yeah, you're very important people. Mm-hmm. You're VIP. Yep. Everybody who meets her, like in person, they're like, she's not a duck. She's a person. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just agreeing. I am agreeing. Well, you don't have to sass me. I understand. I get it. I know. Are you mad because I only gave you 4 raspberries instead of 6? Oh, okay. Well, excuse me. Hey, Landy. Welcome back. Appreciate all the night owls coming in. Yeah, I'm not really feeling too zippy this week. I'm trying my best, guys, but that's why you don't really see me on camera much. But Olivia is happy to take over. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody loves you. They like asking questions about how you live. Do you like the way you live inside? Yeah. Yeah, you do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. See, it's really cold right now outside. You're a very, very lucky duck. My mallard hates for me to hold him. He only likes to fly on my shoulder. Most of the time, he would not even let the other ducks around me. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this took a lot of practice, and even sometimes she will bite me. So, right on camera. She don't care. She don't play. Mm-hmm. I'm just being honest. People are asking, and they want to know. Your friend Pedro is asking a lot of questions about what it's like. Yep. She provides a lot of commentary. You never get lonely. Well, it's true. I don't. Olivia, you're so funny. You make me laugh. Every single day. You bring me joy. Yep. You feeling good? You're looking good. Yeah. Yeah. You know it's getting late. You should put subtitles in your videos so whenever she speaks. Yeah. I think I'm going to start doing that with Scully Joe back there. Because they played Pokemon together. And I was thinking of doing, like, some, I was thinking of doing some more content with them. And adding subtitles. Yeah. See, it's a good life. It's a good life. Huh. Okay, well don't bite me. We can share the screen. It's alright. I know. It's alright, Landy. Yeah. You saying it's alright? So sometimes people can't chat. Sometimes they just listen. And that's alright. So we appreciate you anyway. Yeah. You guys hear George Michael? He's singing. Olivia must be heavy, huh? One of my ducks weighs about 14 pounds. Wow. Well, Olivia is 4.5 pounds. So, after a while, she does start to feel heavy. But I'm getting more used to it. This angle and this position. So, it's not so bad. And plus, I do bird training, so I've worked with, like, falcons in the past and stuff. So, like, that's kind of what I'm used to. And I still cramp up because I'm, like, 40 years old. And it's not as... I'm not as young and vibrant as I used to be, and I really feel it in my joints. I should just start moving her. Like, of course, slower, but, moving her around. I don't think she would like it, though. It's always easier to bring the camera closer to her. That's for sure. Have you ever seen the size of a Muscovy? Those things are huge. Yes, Muscovies are huge. It's insanity. That's for sure. Absolute insanity. You gonna drink? You gonna drink your lemonade? So much sass. The sass is unreal. Well, you guys, it's been real. I'm gonna end it for tonight. I just wanted to hop in here for a little bit because I am beat. But, Mo says to take a drink. You gonna shake that thing? Yeah, shake it. Shake that thing for Mo. Yeah. Why are you hiding it? Can you turn? Can you turn? Olivia. Yes? Or no? Can you please turn? Turn your body. No! Fine. I give up. You can shake that thing and hide it. Fine. You guys can gather. She's shaking her butt on command. But she's hiding it. You see the little tip. Fine. Fine. Be that way. Just show it a little bit. Where I live, those things are invasive, and I would always see them beat up my other ducks. Yeah, I mean, they're crazy. If anything, those things remind me of dinosaurs more than anything else. Any type of bird. Those are more dinosaur-like creatures than I have ever seen. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night early. But it's been real. You guys, take care of yourselves. I'm gonna try and go live tomorrow, but I cannot guarantee it. I have a lot of stuff that I'm doing. So, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Alright? You guys take care, and we'll see you next time. You gonna give him a kiss? Good job. Alright, take care, guys.